Welcome to Market Raccoon, your financial learning channel. Today, nothing is going up. Your money is going down. Since 1975, the S&P 500 is up 100 times. Gold, 26 times. The median American house, 11 times. Consumer prices, 6 times. So either everything on Earth became 100 times more valuable, or something else is going on. Here's a hint. It's the thing you're measuring with. Every year, someone calls the top. Stocks are a bubble. Houses are a bubble. And every year, the bubbles mostly don't pop. They grind higher. 40 years of wrong bubble calls. Not because markets are magic. Because everyone is using the wrong denominator. Nothing is going up. Your money is going down. Meet M2, the total pool of dollars in existence. Cash, checking accounts, savings. In 1975, there were about $900 billion. Today, $23 trillion. The pool got 25 times bigger, which means each dollar became a much smaller slice of everything. Now watch what happens when we put the money supply on the same chart. The S&P doesn't look like a rocket anymore. It looks like it's floating on a rising water level. And gold, up 26x, didn't beat the money supply. It matched it almost exactly. Gold didn't go up. Gold just refused to shrink. And consumer prices? Detached at the bottom, 6x in 50 years. Official inflation only counts groceries and haircuts, the things new money doesn't chase. Imagine a doctor measuring a child with a ruler made of ice. Every year, incredible, you've grown again. Some of that growth is real. Some of it is the ruler melting. The entire trick of investing is telling those two apart. Last episode we learned, you can't measure the plane from inside the plane. So let's step outside. Price the S&P in gold instead of dollars, and the 100x rocket becomes 4x in 50 years, including an entire lost decade. From 1999 to 2011, the stock market lost 87% of its value in gold terms. The median American house. In 1975, it cost 216 ounces of gold. Today, 95 ounces. In gold, houses are half price. Same houses, different ruler. So where did the missing inflation go? The gap between the money supply at 25x and groceries at 6x. That's inflation that was never counted because it hid in asset prices. Stocks, houses, everything you need to buy to become wealthy. And here's the sentence that explains a decade of economic anger. Wages went up 7x, tracking groceries. Asset prices tracked the money supply. Your salary buys the same bread your parents' salary bought. It just doesn't buy their house. Now, this is not a conspiracy. The leak has a thermostat. In 1989, New Zealand's central bank became the first in the world to officially target inflation. Around 2% every year, forever. The number was half-improvised in Wellington. Within a decade, every major central bank on Earth had copied it. 2% is the official tap setting for consumer prices. The money supply itself grows faster, about 6.5% a year for 50 years. Slow enough that you never notice in any single year. Fast enough to double every 11. So is everything fake? No. And this is where most videos about money printing lie to you. The S&P did 100x while the money supply did 25. The leftover 4x is real. Earnings, productivity, technology. Companies genuinely created value. The melting ruler explains the floor of the everything rally, not the whole move. And the melt is a drizzle, not a flood. 6 to 7% a year. About 2.5x every 15 years. Anyone selling you 10x debasement is selling you something. Fiat isn't collapsing. It's doing exactly what it was designed to do. Leak, slowly, and a rate calibrated so you never panic. You don't have to panic. You just have to stop measuring in it. So here's your tool, the Denominator Test. Before you believe any chart, ask what it's priced in. Reprice it in gold, in money supply, in hours of your wage. If the growth survives the switch, it's real. If it vanishes, you were watching the ruler melt. Last episode, risk 6 out of 7 measures wiggle, not danger, because it measures against fiat. Today, fiat itself is a moving target. Audit your denominator. Next time, the most beloved free money in all of investing, dividends, and why receiving one makes you exactly $0 richer. And if a raccoon with a candlestick tail just explained finance better than your bank did, subscribe. There's more where this came from.